Logan Paul has his Cupid's bow and arrow ready to shoot his shot with a very famous supermodel. Take a listen.
I just want to ask, like, do I have a chance with Kendall? I'm not like a full athlete, but I'm definitely.
I don't think so, and you know why? I think you're too out there, and Kendall is very low key with the people she dates, and they're low key. So if you did date Kendall, like the next day you would like skydive off the Empire State Building. That wouldn't work for her.
So most girls I date, actually all of them say this. They, like I have this thing. Every girl that I end up dating, there's like a couple things. One, they hate me at first. Like, that's the number one thing.
But that's why they love you. Well, that's what gets them excited about
look, when you meet me in real life, I'm not the dude you see on the internet. As disappointing as that is. Like,
well, because you're not going to be jumping off of trees while you're sitting at home.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll be jumping in a love sack.
Exactly.
Well, Mike?
Exactly. So, yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I get her in a conversation, we'll see what happens.
I think you could swoon it.
Maybe.
You got to give it up to the ex-controversial YouTube star for going straight to the source. He was on literally a long-time Kardashian-Jenner Family Friends podcast, Jonathan Chabon, his podcast, Food God OMFG. And I just appreciate Jonathan's honesty because that's how I feel. No, dude.
He was straight up. You're not her type, basically.
Like at all.
He said you're very much out there, and Kendall's low-key, and also, Kendall has a type.
But
and he's not it.
And then to his credit, he even said, he's like, yeah, but a lot of girls who I date are surprised that I'm not the guy that they see on the internet. So I would think I was
who are you then?
Right, exactly. Who are you? But I think I was more shocked by how hard he was trying. Like, he was like really trying to shoot his shot. He's like, no. Like, yeah, she's different, but like I'm different outside of the internet.
Listen, I don't know really what Logan's type is, which is why we went straight to the source when we had his brother Jake Paul in here not too long ago. And we asked him, what is your brother's type? And if Jake plays Cupid for him. Take a listen.
Do you play like matchmaker with him though when it comes to like relationships, or do you let him like do his own thing?
Like, do you know his type and stuff?
I know his type, yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I actually set him up with this girl that he's talking to now.
Really? Okay.
Look at you,
Is it looking good?
No, they hate each other.
Okay, so that didn't work out well, but...
Also, it didn't work out for us because he says he knows his brother's type, which, of course, he does. They're related, but he didn't say what it was. You know what I'm saying? But he did say that his brother, Logan, is actually... He wants a kid. Like, he's looking forward to being a dad one day.
Please, Lord. Brianna, our producer in the control room, what are your thoughts? Logan Paul, Kendall Jenner, how do we feel about this?
I don't know. I mean, he's right. She's not his type at all, or he's not her type at all, because like he is very out there. Like when he does his YouTube videos, he's probably not at all like how he is on the internet. Honestly, I could see that. But I mean, just because he does do all those crazy YouTube things, I'm sure she'd be annoyed in like the first 30 seconds.
Oh, 100%. She doesn't need any YouTube show or whatnot. I mean, she's got Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Right. Listen, they're both entertaining in their own ways, but I cannot imagine a Paul infiltrating the Kardashian family.
No,
okay?
No.
I mean, look, I'm leaning in because I'm like, I don't see it, I don't believe it, I don't want it. Here's the thing, though. Can we talk about Logan seemingly shading his ex-girlfriend in that interview with Jonathan, though? Because he said he's ready for a high-profile relationship. Bro, your last girlfriend was Chloe Bennett.
I was going to say, she's out here living her best life right now, promoting her new movie. I'm like, I see every time I log on Instagram, I see a new photo of her, like, she looks better than ever. Like,
not to mention the fact that she's
booked and busy.
She's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is celebrated 6 going on 7 seasons. And that is literally Marvel. Like, I'd say that was high profile.
100%.
Right? And then just for posterity, Kendall was last linked to Ben Simmons. And this is just strictly proof that Logan is not her type.
You can't play in the game. You are not a part of the lineup, Logan Paul, if you're catching what I'm pitching, even though that's baseball, not basketball.
Hey, listen, Kendall don't need no man right now. You know why? Because she's living her best life with her girlfriends. They are all celebrating Hailey Baldwin Bieber's bachelorette party. Say that 10 times.
I know, right? And lucky for us, it was all documented on social media. And even before that, Kendall really got the party started for Hailey. Hailey. This is the two at the bachelorette party together. Look at them, so lovey-dovey BFFs. But like any best friend, you bring a gift.
And like at any bachelorette party, there's a certain gift.
There's a certain type of gift that you bring. So when these paparazzi photos surface of Kendall at a sex shop, we could only imagine what she was buying, and is it possibly for Hailey Baldwin Bieber?
Listen, I'm gonna say it. You need the phallic-shaped toys and props.
They had them. They had straws. You see the straws?
It's a bachelorette party. Hell, I brought him to a bachelor party once. So I was like, it's all in good fun.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
Do what you do.
You are seeing a lot of Instagram stories from those closest to Hailey who were at the party. Of course, her wardrobe stylist was there. Her sister was there. We mentioned Kendall Jenner. And while all this was going down,
yeah, where was Biebs?
Where was Justin? Well, the next one will show you. Oh, let the games begin. His games began at a skate park, a skate rink.
I always am curious about, especially the celebrities when they're celebrating their bachelorette parties. It's like, where's the groom? What's he up to?
Is that his bachelor party?
You
know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he did have his bachelor party at a skate park, but as far as E.T. knows, this is just him on a typical Wednesday night.
But he is pretty low-key these days, and their wedding, we have learned, is going to be pretty low-key. In fact, obviously they're already married, so this is going to be their second wedding, but E.T. Can confirm that the second wedding will take place this weekend in South Carolina. Again, like a low-key destination. We've shown photos of it on the show before. It's like the Montage, and it's a really nice location.
A source added that it's going to be mostly just close friends and family. But I feel like getting married in a courthouse is pretty low-key. This is them stepping it up and actually throwing a party for their close ones, and for themselves, of course, to celebrate, which is why I love that she's doing the bachelorette party, because I didn't think they were. You know what I mean?
You have to have one of those.
Because they just raced down to the altar and got married, so now they're actually going through the tradition.
To be honest with you, though, I totally get it, but I'm the type of person that, if I was already legally married, I feel like it would take away from the celebrations almost. I'm also the same type of person that I don't celebrate my birthday a day before or a day after. It has to be on the same day. Otherwise, it doesn't feel real for me. I know I'm a weird person and think things.
No, it's not that it's weird.
I don't know. It just feels. I don't know. She's already married, I get it. She's having her celebration before the actual, second ceremony with all the family and friends, because it is different than a courthouse. But you already did the damn thing.
See, no. If I eloped, it was just me and the person I'm marrying, I would still want to throw a party. You know what I mean, right?
There are certain things though that you can't do at a bachelorette party once you're married. Just saying.
Oh. You know what? There are no rules. I think it's 2019, people. You want to throw your bachelorette?
I see where your mind's going.
I'm just saying, what if she wanted to have strippers or something, and she's like, no, guys, I'm married now, so no strippers.
I feel like you can do it. It's your bachelorette party.
I love it.
If anything, your husband should feel more comfortable with your bachelorette party and going all out, because you're already married. There's no rules. But in addition to this bachelorette celebration for Hailey, E.T. has learned that she's kind of been pampering herself in the days leading up to the wedding. She actually got a CBD massage over the past weekend. She's really relaxing before the big day.
And it's going to be a big day. And in fact, we just got some new details on their second fairy tale wedding, as our source put it. Hairstylist Jen Atkin apparently has flown in to do Hailey's hair for the big day. And our source tells us that Hailey will have a few different looks over the weekend. So can we anticipate some different hairstyles as well?
Well, listen, I cannot wait to see this wedding dress, because her dress for the actual bachelorette party, we love an affordable queen. It was a $60 white, almost, what is the not ruffle, but the material of it. It was $60 from Oak Poly. It was so affordable, so practical. I can't even talk. And really cute.
It was super cute. And if you guys are wondering if there's going to be any other Kardashian Jenners there, by the way, a source confirmed to ET that as far as the guest list is concerned, Kendall will be the only Kardashian Jenner there. Of course, they're BFFs, and they're celebrating now.
And we do know that Kylie is sick, so I could imagine her not making the trip out there. She couldn't even make it to Paris for her Balmain collection with Olivier.
100%. But also, I don't blame Hailey and Justin, because Hailey is friends with the entire family, but apparently
they want to keep it low-key.
They don't want cameras there.
No.
They don't want this on Keeping Up.
All right, you guys, it is time for our MVP, the most viral post. A lot of wedding chat today. Speaking of, first, Diplo live stream Joe Jonas' surprise wedding in Vegas. You guys remember that? Completely ruined it, right? Well, now he's hacked the Jonas Brothers Instagram account. This was, I put on my CIA hat yesterday. This is a screenshot I took like right when Diplo had taken over the account. He unfollowed.
You spotted it early.
Oh, I did spot it. He unfollowed everybody except himself. So the one following that it is Diplo's account.
Yep.
He also changed the Jonas Brothers profile photo to be of him. And as you can see from the 4 photos that are on there, which
we talk about
now
the first one?
become a lot. Yeah, we're gonna break it all down. Not only did he take over the main page, the profile picture and all that, he also took over the Instagram stories. Like literally a dedicated video right there. And then he just began trolling the brothers all day with memes, which
Look at,
I know.
Thanks for the reminder, Diplo.
I know, and then compared them to 3 mobs. He made Joe bald. I mean, he really went all out. He spent all day trolling these guys, and again, not even just on Instagram. Oh, this
one was my favorite. So guys, this is literally him saying, this is a video of Nick breaking up the Jonas Brothers.
Listen, we're still not over it, Diplo. Why you gotta bring up old wounds? You're like, you got the salt in your hand. You're like the salt god guy, whatever.
Oh, Salt Bay.
Salt Bay.
If I were the Jonas Brothers, I would block Diplo.
You would have what?
I would block Diplo.
I would.
You're not coming to my weddings. You stay off my social media.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, live stream, troll me.
Do it all. But here's the thing.
It took a lot of work.
It got a lot of people talking, and including the Jonas Brothers. If we kind of show some of the trolling on the main page, you'll see that Kevin, Nick, and Joe started to get a little annoyed by it, which ended up being a joke, and they started commenting. This is him literally trolling them, saying the original Jonas Brothers, and then pulling up a photo of the Hanson Brothers. Which
he said before they were, never forget, the original Jonas Brothers were these dudes. I mean,
there will always only be one Jonas. There's no original, there's no after. Anyway,
I'm sorry,
he also
Bop
posted
is a
this
classic.
one, but if we can get to the next one is when Kevin, Nick, and Joe were like, all right, dude, come on, like, you have our password, like, log off of it. This is Diplo holding his 3 Grammys, and he tagged each one of the boys on it. But
we'll say the boys don't have any hardware like that. But
all tea, no shade. All tea, no shade.
It's probably in the works because this trolling was all for
they
good
are
reason.
a Kids' Choice Award winning.
They got the blimp.
How many blimps?
But they need some Grammys, and maybe they can do that with the help of Diplo because all of this was to tease their collaboration, you guys. Not any collaboration, right, Cass? A country collaboration.
Which is something that ET confirmed just yesterday. And it is coming out, you guys, tonight, Thursday, at 9 p.m. Pacific time.
That's why we're wearing our denim.
This morning, I know, it's why we're wearing our denim. Thank you so much. You got the memo. But then this morning, the boys actually took to their social media accounts with a little teaser for a music video. So we're not even just getting a song, we're getting a music video.
Well.
And it's called Lonely. I'm gonna let you guys listen to a few seconds of it. I love it already. 5 seconds and I love it already.
We don't even know yet. We don't even know. I'm going to wait until midnight tonight, but...
Listen, I'm going to tell you I love it already because I genuinely love Diplo's last 2 country songs that he has done.
I was going to say...
He is on this whole venture into country music right now under his real name, Thomas Wesley. And this is actually the 3rd song that's a part of the project.
Right.
If you guys remember back in April of 2019, he came out with a song with Cam, country singer Cam. It was called So Long, and it was freaking fantastic. It's also...
They played it at Stagecoach.
They played it at Stagecoach. And then just last month in August, he had his 2nd country song with Morgan Wallen that's called Heartless, which is so good. I'm not even just saying this because I love Cam and I love Morgan and I do like Diplo. They are really catchy songs and he's doing it right. He's keeping his electronic flair, but also like getting into the country roots that he wants to explore. And now he's doing it with the Jonas Brothers, who have been open in the past about how they want to explore country music too.
I will say props to Diplo because I talked to him at the Latin billboards, and that's the first time I saw him rocking his like country western.
You knew he was onto something.
But I asked, I go, what's going on? Are you transitioning from Coachella to Stagecoach? And I mean, here's the thing about Diplo, and this is what he explained to me. He's like, he's been jumping genres forever, but just now he's starting to step into some new territory, no pun intended.
Yeah.
But country seems to be the route, and also it only makes sense for him to go Thomas Wesley. Like, it just has a country twang to it.
I know,
you know?
it's his
I tip
real
my hat to
name. I know, we tip him.
You know.
We wear our denim.
I'm gonna give it a chance, Diplo.
But you guys, the music video right now, yes, I've been on this page all day long counting down. It's the YouTube channel that Diplo is, God, what the hell's the word? Like, he has it already set up, and he's...
His channel?
There's comments on the side.
Watch
Everyone's
party.
really excited. A watch party. It's premiering tonight, you guys, 9 p.m. Pacific time. Here it is, as we can stare at this for the next 10 hours, 8 hours, whatever it
It
is.
piqued my interest. I'll be watching it.
Will you be
Cass.
watching?
I will watch.
8:59 Pacific time. If I text you, you're going to be on YouTube waiting.
8:50 Pacific. Okay, that I can do. I was gonna say
8:59.
midnight's a little too late. I'm gonna have to check it out in the morning. But all right, guys, that does it for the download. Make sure you download the ET Live app so you can catch all new episodes of the show. And of course, we're available on Apple TV, Roku, and I forgot when. What is it?
Amazon Fire.
There it is. Boom! I was waiting for the pickup. All right, thanks, B.
All right, bye, B. Bye, everybody.